So he drew this. No, he didn't draw this. It's in his hand. Alright. Oh my god, he drew that one.
I forgot to turn my new mic on. Rip. So you guys didn't hear a bloody thing that I said for that whole first section. So I apologize about that. New mic, still learning it. Rookie mistake, I know. So it's probably got a removal, so we're going to go ahead and run this Emsee out and start generating value out of it. I kept the Stifling Sting in specifically because it is removal and it's reach. We can direct it at face, which is fairly relevant. Yeah, so he's an all-in combo deck. So next turn we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna sit here and beat in with this Emsee. And hold up Verdict, because he's gonna try and Merry Caravan. I think that's what he's all in on. So yeah. We're literally just gonna hold up Sting plus Verdict. Generate some value off this, and then the following turn we can go Altar plus Warpsteel. And hopefully we can find an Animus off this and just close the game out. Yeah, so we knew that was coming. So now he's kind of left with nothing. So we should be able to go pretty much just like Postal here and kill him. Yeah, again, I apologize about not having my mic on earlier, which sucks. We covered some good things about the deck. Oh yeah, baby, here we go. Okay. How do I want to sequence this? I think I just want to draw some more cards at this point. I want to find a way to go Animus plus another card in the same turn. So we're gonna play this. Play this. There's another Animus. Might have been right just to jam the Animus here, just get it like as aggressive as possible. Because like he obviously isn't playing a whole lot of removal. But okay, stomp, roar. So that would have been bad because he would have just killed the Animus. So we'd rather have gotten the. Oh, I guess he probably would have killed the. Yeah, that's good. I wonder what we would have killed there. Because like now we got to generate more value out of this altar. And if we find a 2-drop, we just got to go like really large with Animus here. That doesn't quite make it 2. Well, it almost makes 2-drop. Yeah, I think we just run this out now. No reason not to. So we're gonna take some beats from this. That's fine. Ooh, I got removal for that. That's not good. Okay, so he's playing Exalted Pathfinders too. So he's basically just trying to abuse Pathfinder plus Caravan. And he's playing Jackhat. This Animus is almost certainly dying. So we're going to take the 9 from this, and then he's probably going to tap this to kill the Animus. 100%. So that's fine. We'll just save ourselves the extra point of damage here. Alright, so that Exalted Pathfinder has to die here. So we've got to slow down, unfortunately. And play a little defensive. But we've got 2 points of removal here, which is really good place to be in. So I think I'm just actually going to take a turn off here. I'm going to stop in this upkeep. And we're going to ire the Pathfinder. We got... That's fine. He's probably going to try and kill me here. Okay, we got removal for that. So we're going to kill this. Yeah, he's going for the kill. So we got to block this now. We dead on board? Pretty much. Okay, that's fine. See if we can find something here. Oh, I should have played the second Animus. That's fine. but still not big enough to... Like, I'm still blocking, and I'm still dying, I think, to any one of these, so yeah. We're going to give 2. Okay, so he's a lot more aggressive. So because of that, we're going to cut the verdicts. We're going to bring in some Runebinds. Verdict was good there, but we're going to bring in some Runebinds. We don't want to get blown out like that again. I think I'm going to keep the Dark Heart in. It is an answer. And I think we're going to keep it in over, like, the Blamsmith. Or actually, we'll cut the Exalted path, or Professor. I want to keep all my altars in. They're a really good grindy card, and this is going to be a very grindy game. I'm going to change this to deploy, create a random action. And this can be... What are we playing this as? This was Twinstrike, deals double damage. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm getting it approved. I'm getting it approved, Kyle. It's going to be Mustache Ride, the one that you want it to be. It's coming. It's coming. I'll send you a picture of it after the stream today of where we're at and what it looks like. It's pretty tough to do because I'm doing it myself. It's tough to make. It's really tough to make. Hey, what's going on, Peter G? How are you? What am I cutting here? I don't really want to cut another Warpsteel. I guess I actually could. Like, we want these altars in this match for sure. 10 out of 10. Sabretooth's going to be decent here too. I want the removal too. Oh yeah, I think I'll just cut the 3rd Warpsteel. It's fine. Warpsteel's not as good as Heartsworn Collar in this deck. We're playing against some mono wild lady. Looks like he's trying to abuse Merry Caravan and Exalted Pathfinder. And there's also an Awoken Drokar in there. He got me game 2. I ran him over game 1. This hand is really medium minus. But if we curve out, we just win. It's like if we draw shards on curve, we just kill him. So we're gonna take the risky play. I mean, I've read this book multiple times playing Diamond Ruby Ardent, and usually it doesn't end well for me. So we'll see how this goes. But I think objectively this hand's correct. Oh yeah, this is how it's gonna go. Because like if this gets one hit in, we get a banner next turn if we draw Ruby, which is very big. Oh, we got there. Okay. So he doesn't play a whole lot of removal. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to run this Animus out. And then next turn we'll play the Quenchinator, which will pump our whole team because he's mono wild. And we'll literally just smash him into the ground here. Oh yeah, this is going to be great. I'm excited for this. This is making me jittery. He knows it's coming too. So we're just going to take this 3. That doesn't change what we're playing. Okay, we're not quite killing him, and he's not trading with anything on our board, so we're gonna hold the Runebind. God, this deck is gross. If he Pathfinders next turn, we just Runebind it. You can have a Might Singer. Oh, what does Palm do? Palm just makes us bigger. And all I end up doing is, do I Runebind this in response? No, because then he gets it off it. Did I just Runebind the Palm? I kind of just want to Runebind the Palm here. Yeah. Well, I kind of want to Runebind this, takes off board, so I just kill him next turn, right? Let me think. No, I guess I kill him anyways. And I don't want him to get value off the Might Singer, so yeah. No stream by that. GG. Got him. Man, this deck is disgusting. Is it ever fun to be playing an aggro-based deck on ladder again? I really need to climb, as you can see. 51. Oh, so bad. So bad. Oh, gotta hang the old mustache jersey up here soon, too. Going on that wall right there. Someone can see it on stream. Because this thing is like... It's just a curtain. It's just holds everything in. It just doesn't breathe. That was courtesy of Yukido, by the way, the idea for the mustache jersey. Oh, Alio draws you. He's streaming right now, too. Streamer fight. He's playing a slower grindier deck. He was playing Timothy Turtle. It is 100% made of duct tape. The same duct tape that used to be on my mic that fell off last night. Finally, fell off. After this duct tape was on there for like 9 months, too. Duct tape, man. It's good stuff. Alright. Yeah, that sounds fine. He's playing a grindier game, so we're going to want these altars. I believe he's playing like Timothy Ramp. I'll give you a visual of the whole deal here. Let's move this to the side. There you go. The old duct tape football jersey. That was the idea. Is like she was making fun of me one day because like I had this on here and it kind of looked like football colors. You know, they're bright blue and. Sorry. I had this. So she was making fun of me, or he was making fun of me the one day because like I had this on my mic before and. I was wearing my hat the same way I am, so they were making fun of me for being a football coach looking kind of individual. And then it was like, oh, you got to make a shirt out of duct tape. It's got to be your football jersey. So it was born. Hope that's not too loud when I adjust my mic there. My wife helped me make it. Wow. She was super excited to help me make it. Notice to say I have less arm hair now because there's a few times where she stuck freaking duct tape on my arm hair. Just ripped it off. Didn't even notice. 1 second she'd be taping up my back and then just right down the side of my arm. I was like, oh, rude. Bit low. Not picking up as much. Okay, I can turn it up. Stand by. Yep. I believe he's playing Sapphire Wild. Well, I guess he has to be playing Wild because he's playing that. Good old Alio Drowsy special. I really don't want to Runebind this into the unknown, but I don't want to lose my second altar here. And obviously this is what wins me the game, so I'm actually going to Runebind my altar. As gross as that sounds, just because I have the second one. Oh, right, it's still, yeah, okay, that's fine. Just because I have the second one. I'm actually fine with that. My heart stopped there for a second. I was like, wait. I was like, I don't think I misplayed there. So yeah, Altar's really critical in these grindy matchups, and you know this is going to be a grindy matchup, and he's obviously, I believe he built the deck to beat up on aggro. Let me just adjust my sound here too. Oh, we double click. We're getting hustled in the end phase here, so he's getting rid of that other altar. Do I want to generate the value off it? No, I don't think so. I think I'm just playing Dark Heart out this turn. No, we get 1 point of damage in. Properties. How's it now, guys? Is the mic a little louder? Sound better? Okay. Okay, I'll have to play around it. I'll have to download a third-party mixer and play around it. Play around with it. Yeah, I'm on OBS. I've got it maxed on OBS, I believe. No, not quite. How about now? Better? I mean, it wasn't that low, but I can't really attack into this, right? He's kind of stabilized here. I mean, I'm playing Badger out no matter what I do, but I don't really want to play this Sentry out just because of Darkheart here. I mean, I can technically swing with Darkheart. It does have double damage per strike, and I think I've got enough to actually swing in, so we're going to swing in with Darkheart. It's way better? Okay. Alright, we'll play the Badger out. See what we get off it. Generate double value. Oh, we got a Runebind off it. Man, skill game. Yeah, we're not going to bother playing anything. Oh, I missed. That's fine. I wasn't attacking with that Badger anyways, but I missed a point of damage because of that. That was a misplay. That was like a terrible misplay on my part. I missed Banner there. Yeah, no thanks. We don't need that in our life. I hope he saw that was generated off of Badger, because that's ridiculous. Really need Animus off the top here. Warpsteel doesn't do it. I don't really want to trade. Well, actually, he's forced to block this anyway, so I think we might be able to kill him here. We're going to try and Banner. This is some strikes, so it's going to attack in freely. I don't even think I'm going to play out the Sentry. Actually, I have to play the Sentry to protect Banner. That was a misclick. That's fine. That was a misclick, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. I think I'm just going to kill him anyways. Yeah, I'm 100% lethal. I'm just swinging with everything because he's dead. He's got to take bad blocks here, right? Unless he's just got like a blow card. He might have a Runebind to save himself a turn. We were talking about how I got lucky, but I get lucky versus him. I kind of disagreed, but then he pointed out that I guess in a bash once, he was playing. I guess back when I was playing Blood Diamond, he was playing something with Hearts Whisper or Eyes of the Heart, sorry, and he was only playing 2 copies of them, and I stole both of them. I played one of them versus him. I remember that, and then like Generating Runebind off of Badger was just like, blah. It's working great. Currently 2-0 on ladder. I played 2 games with it on stream. Or, sorry, 2 games before stream, just to practice with it. Figure out kind of how the deck plays out. Dark Heart's like medium minus in this matchup. Actually, you know what? I feel like I actually want this to be Swift Strike. Like a 4/4 Swift Strike. That's pretty good. Double damage is probably better. Stifling's good here. I know he's playing some sort of version of like Timothy Turtle, but like I don't think I need any other removal. Let's cut a Warpsteel. Probably change these Warpsteels to deploy Bury. I don't know why they're even the +1/+1. I don't get that. But we'll just mess with this Fate Weaving. This is kind of what I do for control. Like you just got to play a slower overall game. The deck is very good against control because like you just get to sit there and just like you've got some good value engines, and you just sit there and protect your stuff. This should be Bury by default. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. But when I looked at the list that top 8 of the last batch, because that's all I did is copy and paste, he had them as the +1/+1. So thanks for that, Jeff. Appreciate it. This hand would be stupid greedy to keep, and I really don't know. Yeah, they did, and they top 8'd. They top 8'd it. So yeah. This hand seems really good, but like against control, we'll keep it. I don't know. I think this might be a little greedy versus control. Like I know we could Fate Wave another resource to the top here, and like we are on the on the draw, so like we can draw another resource. But like if we don't see at least 3 shards here, or another shard off the top, outside of that Fate Weave, I don't think this hand is fantastic. Just ice and ice. Okay, well maybe if you're in my stream, I'll get like that 15%, you know, Hooglin luck bonus, and then maybe I'll get the ice. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. That's right though. What is he killing with Emsee if I drop it? I think I just have to commit to the board anyways, right? There's no reason to hold here. What does he play? Yeah, let's commit Emsee. I mean, he could just kill this with Nature's Rain, but I mean, there's really no reason to hold back. Alright, let's go. Sentry's good here. Sentry's great here. I kind of want to leave up Verdict, though, to protect the Emsee. Really need to find 2 more shards here, though. I want to make sure this untaps. It'll generate more value. I'm not gonna bother running this out because like I've got nothing else to play with it. Oh, that's Timothy Turtle. Okay. So he's doing exactly what I thought he was doing. Rip. Rip. We can't attack into that turtle. And he's gonna start generating value out of this. So we're just gonna Sentry plus Exalted here. I guess it might have been right to try and Sentry last turn and try and play one of these out, but I think I wanted to make sure this untapped because I don't see this game ending very quick. Being luckier in the future. Yeah, see, that's something I'm really starting to learn now that I switched to Hex, is 9 out of 10 times it is better to be lucky than good. See, in Magic, there was like, it felt like, it honestly, maybe it was just the way I played, it felt like it was like 50-50, you know, there was a lot of games that you won by luck, but there was a lot of games that you won by skill. But in like Hex, it just feels like you always have to be luckier. If you're not luckier, you're just losing by default. Okay. What are we ripping here? Probably just Badger. I'm thinking there's no reason to run Animus out here. We can't abuse it, and he's holding up a counter. So, but we got to commit something to the board that deals with this turtle. So we have to chump it. I think that's kind of what we have to do. I guess we could leave up Sting and try and block and Sting it. But then we've got to give up essentially our Emsee, and I don't really want to give up Emsee at this point. I can't even Badger. I don't have Ruby. Oh my god. Rip. Alright. We're going to play... more bad beats. More to remember. Yeah, I think we're just going to have... we have to Animus here, right? Or do we just hold the Verdict? Maybe we just sit another turn. Hopefully get the Ruby off the top. But like he's just going to generate continuous value off this. I guess we always block it with Sentry. But like my biggest fear is when he starts copying his eyes, and then he just sits there and takes like 100 turns and we just lose. Just never win. Do I really want to play this and do a weave though? And I don't really want to play this and watch it get into the unknown. So you know what? We're just going to hold tight. Really need that Ruby. We'll get in with the Emsee. We'll protect it. That's Hustler. Okay, that's fine. Played right into that. Played 100% into that. But that's right. That's better than this getting into the unknown. And we already got value out of it. Okay, he's killing Sentry. Because he knows I'm stuck. And he's going to trade his Hustler for that. That seems pretty good. Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't have attacked into that. That's fine. I still don't want to play this Animus out and watch it get into the unknown. Because I feel like I've kind of just got a combo kill him at this point. So what I think, yeah, I think I'm just going to hopefully we draw a double Ruby off the top of our deck. Hopefully we're that lucky. We're going to take 5 here. No reason to block. And if we're not that lucky, then might just concede here. But we're really not that lucky. Like, I don't think there's ever a position where we win this. I mean, we could try and resolve this and maybe try and take his Timothy from him. But, like, I feel like at this point it doesn't really matter. Try and resolve this. We're having an argument about Novi switching sides. You must be watching Ollie's stream. Oh man, yeah, we're just go to the next game. Let's just go to the next game. You guys don't need to sit here and watch me pull my hair out for the next 10 minutes. Told him I want my luck back, and he's like, Novi's luck is mine now. Rip. Novi, if you're out there, you're a traitor. That's my problem. This deck isn't greedy enough. This deck is built too correctly. I gotta add more greed to it. We need to put weave into nothings in our aggro sockets deck. When we're trying to get... No, this hand's horrible. Actually, is it? I mean, we technically have Emsee on 2, and he's never answering Sentry on 1. His hand is debatable. But do I really want to get blown out? Like, I mean, we've got a lot of plays. Oh, yeah, we play Consult. Play Super Greed. Consult. I like that. Why don't we just play... You know what I like the idea of? I like the idea of playing Eyes. Why don't we just play Eye? Eye of the Heartsworn, and we just sit here and take infinite turns in our aggro deck. And you can swing, take another turn, and swing again, and just combo kill them. That is how you play it. Oh, this hand is really debatable. If we draw a second shard, this hand's fantastic. Add diamond instead. With clashes. And just max out in Dark Hearts, right? And make sure there's always 2 Psychic Ascensions in our decks. You know, I really don't want to repeat. We're going to get greedy. You know what? Whatever. Risk it to get the biscuit. Let's go. Let's go. If we draw a Sapphire in this hand's fantastic. Risk it to get the biscuit. Here we go. Okay. So we'll just run up this and Blamsmith, I guess. It's unfortunate to run the Blamsmith out for no value, but it's very rare you're actually scrounging this. Oh, right. I didn't draw a shard. Duh. This hand is like ridiculously greedy. I should have mauled this. There's never a point in time where I keep this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Give me more of your luck, Jeff. Okay. We're going to protect this Emsee. I'm going to make sure it resolves. So I think I'm just going to run out the Heartsworn Caller here. And I think I'm going to leave up this Runebind to make sure this resolves so we can start generating value. And... Scroll up. Scroll up. Okay, that's fine. Google. I'm not gonna lie, I've never used that emote. And I can't really read it. So we're just gonna zoom in. Thank God Windows made a zoom in button. Does that say... I don't even know what that says. I wasn't there for that one when you made that one. It says buckle up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, Odar. Oh, baby. Here we go. Double Emsee. Okay. So... I think I can just smash with both. And I'm going to run with the second Emsee. Because then I don't care if he kills one. And then we're going to run out... Emsee's legendary. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot Emsee was legendary. Oh man. Third game with sockets. Oh, I am so bad. Oh, I am so bad. Okay, so, Kyle Raz, I hate to break it to you, but we're going to have to cancel that email that's getting approved because we need to make a new one that says Mustache Punt for every time that I punt on stream. I don't think I've ever in my life been on stream, whether I'm in a bash or streaming, that I haven't at least punted, like, as bad as I just punted right there. Like, it's just, oh my god. Oh, I'm tilted now. And now I'm really sweating, and this thing literally has, like, no breathing room. So now I'm, like, dying. Oh, rip. Oh, rip. And it automatically killed... Oh, my god. I kind of just want to wear a cone of shame. Right now. Man, do I want to... I am so tilted. I am so tilted. It's not even funny. Okay, we'll just play more pressure to the board. On my torso is a duct tape shirt. It is a duct tape shirt, courtesy of Yukito. Yukito was making fun of me because this used to be on my mic, and it finally fell off. Doesn't matter because I got a new mic. And so he was making fun of me for being a football coach looking individual. So then I got told that I need to make a duct tape t-shirt and the same duct tape is on here to match. And I was like, okay, follow me and I'll do it. And I was like, sub, and I'll wear it for a week. Instantly subbed. So here I am. Now dying in my curtain that I'm wearing. My curtain of duct tape. Okay, so we're getting hustled. He's going to hustle Emsee. Do I just want to Runebind the Emsee when he hustles it, or do I just want to let it happen? I feel like I just want to Runebind the Emsee. Oh, he's hitting the Sentry. Why? All right. Hustler still targets. It's any card, right? Yeah. Man, I'm playing horrible on stream today. I know this. I even play with the card. I'm on tilt because of that last move. That's fine with your resource. So we kind of got there. So we can't really attack into this board. He can't really attack into ours. So we're fine to hold up Runebind, obviously, to stop him what he's doing. I'm not going to run this Quenchinator out yet. I'll run it out when I can banner when we get the second Ruby. So I think I'm just going to continue developing my board here. And we'll basically hope we can slow him down with this Runebind another turn and hopefully find our second Ruby source. And then we'll get a little aggressive here because, like, yeah, there's no reason to attack and trade this with a Hustler. And there's no board wipes in this color. So, like, I'm not exactly worried about him board wiping. Do I care about that? I don't. Yeah, I probably could have. That was probably the more correct play. But like, when it's kind of scary to especially put like something like a Hustler underneath there, like removal, especially when he's playing these colors, because he's playing Pomegranates. If he resolves a shard, he just basically he's got another look at a shard, so like, it almost just seems like a waste. Maybe to get the extra attack with this, but I mean, hey, look, let's make this punt again. There should never be a point in time where like I should have got that value off this because obviously I punted that last turn. Because bad player's bad. So again, I think I'm just going to continue developing my board. I mean, he doesn't have weave, and he's not able to into the unknown me. Take this off board. What am I losing here if I swing? So I'll only really be able to swing with the Heartsworn and the Emsee. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Alright, we'll take that out. I'll play the second Emsee. Hopefully it doesn't have the other Pipit Hustler here. I think this time around, that's getting Runebind, right? Like, I'd never in a million years leave this on board. Like, I'm 100% Runebinding that and trying to hopefully draw Ruby and just kill him next turn. Because, like, he's going to generate too much value, right? Because he gets to go resource, and if he's got Pomegranate in his hand, he gets to go even harder. Yeah, I think I'm just Runebinding this to slow him down. There's no way he's got counters in his deck for this match too, right? He could be playing Runebinds. Yeah, I think I'm Runebinding this just to slow him down. Need to buy myself a turn so he doesn't go over top me here. Okay, so he's going to Fate Weaver resource to the top. So it's like now or never. This is like, it is literally now or never. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to banner and smash. We're going to lose a troop to this, but we've got no choice. He could Runebind our banner here or have the answer to our banner, which would be very unfortunate. Doesn't look like he does. We're not going to kill him, but we should be wide enough that if he's relying on this next turn, that we should just be able to kill him through everything. Because like he's going to block the Emsee here. 4, 7. Oh, actually, he might be dead. He is dead on board. He's got to have removal or he's dead. Do we get lucky? Come on. He's like more than dead. Do we get lucky? Oh. I should have messaged him back. Darn. I should have taken advantage and messaged him back. I figured he was going to stop me. I really wanted to say Jeff Luck better than Novi Luck right there. But it's exactly what I wanted to say. I might have got kicked out of the guild if I said that, but oh, that would have been funny. Okay, so even though I punted ridiculously hard, because bad player's bad, we still got there. So can confirm Jeff Luck better than Novi Luck. Right there. And that one and only time. Oh. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God, chats are great. It is awesome when you're straight. Like, if only you could just have like a ton of people just watching your gameplay while you're bashing and just telling you everything you're forgetting to do. Like, chats are great. I think I got them all right. Let me just verify. Yep, okay. If only you could have a chat that literally sits there and reminds you everything you have to do in life so you never forget anything. You know, like, oh, your kid's got sport X tonight, or make sure you get, you know, this done so your wife's not upset with you. So you just don't forget things. Oh, really? That is really useful. I have never actually ever done that. That's actually super useful. It's so painful to go back and forth on socketing. I didn't know that was ever a thing. I wish I knew this. How many times I've pulled my hair out in a bash just because I feel like I'm going to run out of time from resocketing things. Oh, man. That is super useful. We really do. I've got faith in Hex's dev team, though. I imagine they'll give us something like that soon. They seem to be really good on keeping on top of like the small quality of life things with their UI, which is just those small percentage like just quality of life things go so far. Especially after looking at something as horrendous as like MTGO Online's client, like ugh. Or like after you've spent hours of goldfishing with buddies on cockatoys, like playing on something so nice is just it's great. All right. Adjust this a little bit. No, that was all Hooglin luck last game. That was all Hooglin luck. There's no Novi involved. Apparently Novi's hiding on Ollie's stream, so he ditched us. Ditched me. Oh, he's probably playing Ollie's first iteration. Oh no, he's not. Playing Diamond Sapphire Control of some sort? Okay, that's fine. I kept this hand specifically because like we've got the ice, so we can fate with the second resource. And we've got Altar, and this is going to be a grindy enough game that with Altar we should be able to find our next resource. Obviously anybody playing this is playing some form of control. So We also got a Runebind here with our Animus to strategically protect our Animus. So we're going to run this out. And then next turn we'll start generating value off this. Hopefully he doesn't have an Into the Unknown. If he does, it's going to hurt, but that's fine. If he's going to burn an Into the Unknown and Altar, that's almost better for us than over Animus. Okay, so he's not going to be able to deal with his Altar because he's icing. We got 2 licks next turn and a 3rd resource. Hopefully we get there. Gotta stop with this. I'm gonna take my mouse away from my my cards. I need a little I need a shock button. But every time I start shuffling cards, it just shocks me. We'll just start with the Warpsteel here. We'll mill a couple cards off the top of his deck. I think it's fine. I mean, this technically is a little more aggressive and starts generating his charges. You know what? Actually, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna take the aggressive line. Especially since we missed off a resource there. We never draw resources in this deck, apparently. Ever. Okay. That feels bad, but it's fine. Okay. Not gonna Animus yet. We want to find that Force Shard so that we can Animus with protection. And we want to try and abuse Animus until that comes down. So I'm going to swing at the collar. No reason not to here. We'll take the blocker out of the way. It's fine. Can I glory here? Nope. Can I play another silver talent? Okay. Play another one. Sabretooth. Do we just want to run this Animus out here and hope that we find a fast shard off it so we can protect it with the Runebind? Or do we just want to Sabretooth this and just start smashing face and Fate Weave a non-resource to the top and start doing what we can with Animus next turn? Feel like it's just kill this. I mean, this does kill Glory, which there's maybe merit to holding that specifically to kill Glory. I think we're okay taking a turn off here. Actually, it might have been right to Fate Weave another resource to the top there because we still need our second Ruby for a banner, and banner's really critical in this match. Hey, thanks for the host there, Jeff. Appreciate that. You can have a Hearts Whisper. That's fine. What's going on, guys? Welcome. We're just hanging out here playing some Ruby, Sapphire sockets. Just testing it out. It's kind of the aggro deck of the format. It did fairly good last bash. 2 spots in the top 8. Man. Okay, so we'll run the Animus out. See if we can bait the counter. We'll kill the Runebind. Actually, do I want to let him Fate Weave that second or kill that second one just because I've got? Actually, I might let him take this first one. That's fine by me. I drew the value off it. Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna play the Sentry so that next turn we can go Animus plus 1 more. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Might have right to try and Badger that turn instead, but I think this was fine. There's Dark Heart. Okay, so there goes. And we've got a way to remove that Dark Heart if we need to. Rip. Okay, that's fine. So now he's tapped out. Still need a banner here. There's a Quenchinator. A little late to the party. Think I'm just going to run this Animus out with protection. Again. Run the second one, because then next turn we're going to go, if we draw a Shard, we're going to Quenchinator. I've got a Runebind as Runebind, unfortunately, here, right? So that he doesn't... Well, I could just end up Runebinding his Dark Heart in the end phase. That takes it off the board, and then we might just be able to turn sideways and kill him. As long as we draw a Shard off the top of our deck. That's the only downside. So this is like the riskier line for drawing a Shard off the top of the deck. Do I want to make that small percentage play and just risk it to get the biscuit? Or do I just want to make sure that my Dark Heart resolves here? Or sorry, my Animus resolves. I kind of want to Runebind this. But like the play to win line is literally to let this resolve, Runebind this during the end phase, and hope that we can rep a resource at the top. But that's also the more fragile line, because if he just counters a Runebind, we're in trouble. That's a tough line. I like both lines, but I think we're going to go with the play to win line, and we'll see if we get punished. So we're going to take 4 from this Dark Heart. If he double Dark Hearts, we're totally screwed. Which could be the play here. If he rips the second Dark Heart, I'm going to cry. Okay, so we're going to go for the... See what he does here. Okay. Oh, wrong shard. Wrong shard. Darn it. Oh, that's fine. We gotta abuse this a little bit though here, so that's okay. So we're just gonna run up Badger. I'm not gonna run up the Quenchinator. Oh, actually, I'm gonna try and run up my own Dark Heart. I think this is almost certainly getting countered, but if this resolves, it takes care of his Dark Heart. Again, I think this is the play to win line. Because I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds he's got another Weave and a nothing in his hand? 3 cards in hand. Okay. So now we're in a great spot. I mean, we're leaving our Dark Heart, our Animus really wide open, but I don't have double Ruby. Yeah, unfortunately. Really need to find that second Ruby here. Okay, it's fine. If we draw a Ruby off the top, we just win. And we can still actually attack into this Dark Heart anyways with ours. Come on. Okay. Do I want to make the play of running out the altar, playing the Quenchinator? I think so, right? Because it still gives me the ability to... Runebind his Dark Heart and take it off board if we find the second Ruby. And this gives me another look. So I really think it's what I want to be doing. Actually, is this just lethal? This is just lethal on board. So yeah, I just Runebind this. This is just 100% lethal on board. He's just dead. This is double damage. Alright. Almost missed that one. I don't know why it held your message. That was weird. So we're just... Dark Heart's actually effectively worse in this match because we're bringing in more altars. Cut this. Cut a Warpsteel. And we want this to be double damage. No. Oh no. You know, it's funny you say that, but like, out of all the streamers I've watched in my entire time of playing video games and stuff like that, you are probably the most PG friendly one that I've ever watched. Like, I constantly watch you when my son's around because like you're very good about your language on stream, so it's, you know, and like, yeah, occasionally it slips out, but we all do. I mean, So, yeah, so we're gonna set that up with double damage. Yeah, so that's typically my board plan. Just a little more protection. Try and stop him from going. Like if it goes to the long game, you want to try and stop him from psychic extensioning. And like Verdict obviously helps you protect your stuff. Sting is actually a really flexible card. I kind of like it as a one of. I almost want to play multiples of that card, but like I can see why you don't want to. Because like you want to keep your deck fairly low to the ground, right? Like when you go off, you really just want to abuse cards and just puke it. Oh yeah, Ruby's favorite kills Darkheart. I never even considered that. That's very relevant. I kind of just looked at Ruby's favorite and was like, oh, this is a mirror match card. No, that's good. Ruby's favorite's great. I never thought about that at all. Good call, Lime. Good call. Shows you how much I've played with these cards, eh? That's a Sentry. I kind of just want to go Sentry on one here. Because like next turn we can just go Emsee plus Blamsmith. Just be really aggressive, really low to the ground. To start off with here, get us out of the gates. Typically they don't have an answered end. Well, I guess technically they do play. Technically they do play. Why would? Because it kills Altar, and like typically, like this is your grind card, right? Like they're absolutely trimming it for sure. Like they're going to 2 or 3. But it still kills Altar. So I think I'm actually just gonna run up this Altar instead of the turn 2 Emsee here. We'll Fate Weave next turn. That's fine by me. I believe these decks are only playing 3 copies of. Well, he's not even gonna have double Sapphire anyway, so it's not like he's gonna be able to deal with the Altar. So we're definitely like we're certainly gonna get value out of this, and I think the Diamond Sapphire control lists are only playing 3 into the Unknowns, right? Okay, so we're like most certainly running out this Emsee, so we're gonna start and see what this gets us. Okay. Do I just want to puke creatures this turn? Probably not. I don't want to play into too hard into Clash here. So I think we're just gonna Fate Weave. Put gas on top. And I think we're just gonna run out the Heartsworn Collar. If he doesn't have Clash, this helps us recover a little more from Clash, puts more bodies on board. And then if he doesn't have Clash, this will start getting in and generating us charges and accelerate us into the banner. This card was actually really good for the deck. This card is so important in this match. Oh, yeah. We're in great shape. And you already played a Shard for the turn? Yeah, we're in fantastic shape. Which means he's got nothing to kill his Emsee, so his Emsee's going to get in. Now, hopefully we draw a Runebind or something. We have to protect this Emsee. And like he did in turn 4, Darkheart us. That would have been brutal if he turned 4 Darkheart us. Oh yeah, we drew the Runebind too. Never not have it. Okay. I think I'm going to run out the Warpsteel here. See if we find... Okay, second Altar. I wanted to see if we potentially found Quenchinator there, just so we could go banner this turn and just beat him down. But that's okay. So I want to play out Altar, definitely. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Matt Geo89. Appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. I do this because I wanna help do what I can to help improve the Hex community and spread the word of the game, because I love the game and just to meet people. I really like the Hex community so far. So we're out the second Altar here. I'm not gonna bother generating value off it because I want to protect. I want to protect against a potential Clash of Steel here, because like now I'm committed to the board, and a Clash would hurt. Or that. We don't need that in our life. No, thank you. Okay, Quenchinator off the top. Let's go. Animus is also good. Does Animus kill him here? Potentially. Especially because we've got the... No, we can't sculpt this turn and Animus. But we are running with this Animus and maxing out. I think I kill him. Yeah, I kill him. He's dead. GG. There it is. Super explosive here. Yeah, for sure. I really like how flexible Favor is. We'll go ahead and play another one of this game or with this deck, and then we'll probably move on to either Diamond Sapphire Control or Blood Diamond Control. Play a little bit of something else. Don't want to play too much. I mean, it gets boring to watch the same deck over and over again. The deck is performing very well, though. I'm actually quite impressed with how good the deck is. And it's nice to play a somewhat simple-minded smashy deck. Yep, it's fine. Hey, it's a mirror match. So okay, so 9 out of 10 time or 9 out of 10 he's playing Sapphire Wild. I'm just gonna let him know I'm streaming. So if he wants to hide the list that he's working on. He's a guildmate. Anybody that I know that's like a super competitive player that I know is potentially working on something, okay, I'm gonna concede to him. I understand that and I get that. I know guys could just go find it, but like a lot of there's a lot of people that look at lists and they don't really give the list a chance. They don't really give the list a chance, nor do they understand like how the list is kind of played, right? So watching somebody actually play the list gives you a better idea on how you play the deck. So I can see to a certain extent wanting to hide it off stream, and it also brings more attention to the deck, right? Yeah, typically if you're testing something, you should be keeping it in house. Oh, Hodar, why you gotta do this to me? You ruined me, Jeff. I know you can just go find it, but like I said, it just draws more attention to it. I mean, people already know what we're playing because we top 8 at a bash with it, but they don't understand why we made some of the choices. So, and like that deck is very intricate. It's extremely intricate. There's a lot of lines that you really have to consider, and like if you get aggressive too early, it just instantly punishes you. If you don't get aggressive early enough, it instantly punishes you. Yep. Yeah, that's fine though. I mean, like we were talking about, like we were just talking. Oh, yuck. Watch Hodar tell me he wants to hide his list and tell me to scoop. Oh, we're gonna punish Hodar here. I'm assuming Hodar doesn't care. But yeah, like watching somebody play the deck on like live stream and stuff like that gives you a better like idea of how the deck is supposed to be played out. Oh man, he's playing Diamond Sapphire. Crap. I mean, at least we got the turn 2 altar. That is like the best thing you can have against this matchup. But yeah, watching the deck live gives you a better idea on like how you're supposed to be playing the deck, and like kind of just generally lets the guy know why, like understand why you're playing like certain card choices and stuff. But Hey man, I actually like Diamond Sapphire control. I really like playing with Sapphire cards. I'm not gonna lie. Sapphire makes you feel powerful. Novi is a very good deck builder, so I mean. Hodar just letting me know that he was trying to avoid me specifically so he can, or so he didn't have to beat up on me in front of my viewers. Well. Now we get the whole seeing red thing, and so now we gotta beat Hodar. Probably not gonna happen, but Hodar is a significantly better player than I am. Third for Watt is also a significantly better player than I am. Same with Lime. A lot of guys have been playing this game for a lot longer than I ever have. It's like that's like the downside to me, is I don't have a whole lot of time actually playing Hex or these style games. I mean, I only played Magic for a year, like competitively for a year outside of Commander, and like most of my experience for competitive TCGs is 2.5 years in Yu-Gi-Oh, and Yu-Gi-Oh and these games are like night and day. Like they're completely different. Oh right, Hodar's got broken verdicts too. Do we want to let him? We don't. We want to burn him down as fast as possible, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a Nightfall. I'm okay taking the damage. We've got a fairly aggressive hand, so we're going to try. Excuse me. We're going to try and beat through this. Okay. So we're going to banner ASAP here. He doesn't have a way to counter us. He's only going to have removal. He could clash. This plays harder into clash, which is like a fair way to view it. But worst case scenario, we just keep banner and we puke Animus plus Warpsteel next turn, and potentially just run him out of the game. But I don't think it's worth holding back just specifically to play around play around clash. Because like we're also generating a ton of value off this, so we just gotta play the long game too. So like I think it's worth just to jam, start getting aggressive. His only 2-drop removal too is Witch's Grasp, and so if I get a banner here, it takes my troops out of range of Witch's Grasp. Luck, and I'm also like, I'm also one of those players that I play the best deck, and there's a lot of players in TCGs that don't play the best deck, and that puts them at a huge disadvantage, right? And like I've also been very like a lot of my results have come from the fact that like I got lucky in that first tournament. I managed to go second against Novi. I met Novi. Novi added me to the guild. I've been able to play and practice with a lot of you guys who are very experienced players as well as get your insight. You're all very experienced players. So like it that contributes to it. You know what I mean? Like I got there to a certain extent on my own, but like a significant amount of the reason why I got there is specifically because of that just like convenient series of events where I met Novi and got part of the guild and got to be part of a group of people that is just as competitive as I am, and I've learned a lot from you guys. So like there's both sides to it. Might have been right to just well, no, I don't think so. I think I've got to put him in a position where he clashes. If he clashes, I just keep banner and just go because I've got enough gas to actually fight through this. Especially if we draw a shard. Like, we just put him on a significant clock here. Okay. So I think I'm just keeping banner. We didn't get the one-shot off this either. I think I'm just keeping banner. Right? It's 100% what I'm doing, because Animus plus this is just going to put a ton of pressure on him. And like he's now behind. I mean, he could be leaving up Runebind here, but that's fine. So I'm going to run the Animus out. Okay. Little punish there, but that's right. Banner is super important in this map. Like, Altar's really important, but like so is Banner. It might have been right to keep Altar there. Maybe I'm wrong. But like I feel like we have enough gas that we can actually just burn him down, and like he has to answer this Animus. And like we've got reach in our hand too. This might have been incorrect. It might have been more right to keep the altar there. But I think that was the play to win line, because if that Animus resolved, did he not have the Runebind there and he was just bluffing, we would have been in an incredible spot. So I'm gonna go ahead and sack the Animus, just because he's now tapped. Like, well, he's got potentially another Runebind, but I've got Dark Heart here, and my Dark Heart's just better than his. So I'm gonna rip the Dark Heart. He might have a second Runebind. If he does, hats off to him. And now I got to keep swinging with Dark Heart. I know that seems kind of bad because I potentially got to start sacking my own banner here, but I'm kind of all in at this point. And like, if he doesn't answer this is 10 points of damage coming across the board. So like, and I've got removal for this Candlekin, so he has to find a way to answer this. Or this is just going to close the game out extremely quickly. Silver Talon's a good way to bring him back into this. Okay, that's fine. There's an Animus. I think we're going to hold on to this Animus till we can actually abuse it. No point actually running it out now. So I think I'm going to Sabretooth this. I'm actually surprised he blocked that. He's got a block here. Like, we're going to hold up Runebind plus Stifling Sting here for his turn. That way if he tries to tap out for a... Because, like, Psychic Extension's got to get pretty low here, or be pretty low at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, we didn't cast into the unknown. We bin that. 3, 4, 5. There's a Glory. So yeah, I think we're just gonna Runebind the Glory. It answers it. Allows us to keep getting aggressive. Oh. Okay. Rip. Okay, so we can still take the Glory off board. Or we can just beat through it here and play out this Animus with protection. So I think that's where I'm at. Because like he's gonna block it anyways. And I don't think it's worth burning a Runebind. You must have a Runebind for this Dark Heart. I don't think it's worth burning a Runebind just to get in the extra points of damage. Like, especially I don't know what his thought process was here. Like, you're losing that anyways. Why take the extra points of damage? I'm really not sure what his thought process was here. Yeah, we got to Runebind that. Worst case scenario, we keep the Dark Heart, because Dark Heart applies a lot more pressure. Okay. Man. Gross. We've also got the Stifling Sting to hold up to finish this off, so let's see what we draw here. So he's not quite in a position where he has to block the Dark Heart, so I don't think I want to swing with the Animus. Because I don't want to give him a free block, but like I also don't really want him to swing with the Bowie and start getting value back. This might be... I mean, I could just blow him out with Stifling Sting. And if I clean all this up, yeah, if I clean all this up, that means this Clash is got to go next turn. Yeah, so I think that's a play. He's tapped out, so yeah, we're just gonna smash. He's got to block at least something here. If he blocks his Dark Heart, he just loses his board to, or he loses whatever he blocks to it. So he actually wants to make a healthy block here. Okay, that's actually fine. I know that seems a little worse, but like I don't want to start coming back into this game with his Bowie. And like he's gonna lose his Clash here. We've got Stifling Sting to slow him down next turn, and potentially put Reach to face to kill him the following turn. So like I'm fine with that. Do I want to counter that and put damage to face? No, it just draws him one card. That's fine. If it drew him more than one card. Okay, that's fine. Dark Heart's a pretty good way to answer this board. That's fine. Might have been right to counter one of those at one point. I don't know if he was holding on to this the whole time or not, though, because like, he had the second card. Do I want to make the second Dark Heart here? I mean, he has to block this Dark Heart, right? He has to, or he just dies. But I don't know if I really want to take Stifling Sting offline. I don't think I want to take Stifling Sting offline and make myself... Actually, aren't these only playing 2 Clashes main deck? These are on only 2 Clashes main deck right now, right? So what's his way back into this? That Stifling Sting doesn't stop. Into the Unknown. But if I've got the second Dark Heart, yeah, no, this is fine. Okay, and we've now got 6 points of reach in the air, or reach here, so yeah. This is fine. Okay. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so we cut Dark Heart for this. So yeah, I think we're going to bring in the Ruby's Favors, deal with his Dark Heart. I know he's going to cut a certain amount of them, but like the reach to face is really nice. I really like that. So we're going to try it. It could be bad. I mean, might not be correct, but I'd like to try it. I think it is correct. I like the idea of it. We want this double damage, right? Because we just want this to try and close games out. I mean, this card is technically like worse in a way because like a lot of his stuff doesn't actually kill things. It's like never trading, but like I think it's better than Dark Heart because like it doesn't kill our altars, and like our altars are really important in this match. And Dark Heart's like kind of awkward to play around with altar. So like I think it's worth bringing in. I could be 100% incorrect. I don't know what your guys' opinion on that is. But I mean, maybe it's worth to cut one of these randoms like a Blamsmith for the Dark Heart. Because I mean, the Dark Heart was pretty good that game. And like it is a very good beat stick. Don't want to trim the Runebinds. Never want to trim a Sentry in this match. Well, maybe do. This match is kind of grind. No, because Sentry protects Altar. We'll just trim another Warpsteel. It's fine. Like, this is what I've been doing for all my control matchups, and like, this seems fine. Let's go ahead and submit this. I think I'm gonna change my emote to mustache punt. That sounds hilarious. Kind of like that. It's unique. It's unique to me. Because of all the punting I do. Yep, we got Altar in hand. Hand's great. We're gonna find some gas off this. Yeah, I honestly want to say that Hodor. I think Hodor's a very good player, and I got a lot of respect for him. But I want to say that he punted that game. And the one point that he punted was when he didn't block Glory with Darkheart. I don't know why he didn't block Glory with Darkheart. That confused me to no end. I think that costed him. Like I don't think he was coming back at that point, but I think that costed him the game a lot earlier than it needed to. I don't know if maybe he had something on the go in the background or something like that, but I'm pretty sure he could have played that game a little longer than he did. Okay. Gonna slow me down for a turn. Remember, when you're playing sockets, if you're playing against a control deck, never not alter on 2. Never not alter on 2. You can have Daybreak. Okay. So I think we're just going to start with Emsee. He's obviously got Weave up. We've got no way to protect it, but maybe we start with Heartsworn over the Emsee. I mean, we've got double Emsee. And like, I really don't want to play Emsee into the Unknown here. Yeah, I'm just gonna run to this, then I'm just gonna run this out into the Weave / into the Unknown. Just talking about the game. So, like, I didn't play Emsee last turn because I don't think it, like, might have been correct to play Emsee and try and just start valuing out with it. But, like, it was pretty relevant to expect a Weave at that point. And, like, playing this out means that this now gets to get aggressive. And now we get Emsee safely, right? Because, like, he had to deal with that or that was just going to start generating me charges. And getting me closer to Banner, which, like, this deck has a tough time beating Banner. Right? Like, had that connected, we would have been able to go Quenchinator Banner next turn and just win. Well, not win, but we would have beat him down. Darn. So that was a little risky to jam the Emsee there, specifically because of the Into the Unknown, but, like, our hand is still very good, and so we're not dead. We can still fight through this. And, like, now our Altar's live, and we also have Banner this turn. Plus we get to draw cards. Now playing Banner out right away makes me weak to Clash. So I think I'm honestly just gonna play another Heartsworn Caller here. Um, might have right just the Quenchinator and not banner there. But like I'd rather be able to Quenchinator when I can actually get in and get aggressive here, right? So there's a Verdict. So like now I can Quenchinator, draw some cards off this, and Verdict whatever he plays. I now get more value out of the banner essentially. Okay. He's letting it happen. So I'm not going to commit anything else to the board. We are going to banner. And then we're going to protect versus... we're going to try and fight over a clash here. Yep. We're going to try and fight over clash. Okay, we got it. As I say, worst case scenario, we make him double clash. Okay, so now we make him tap out here. Do I want to... do I want to keep banner and try and burn him down here? Because he's only got 2 cards in hand. He's now tapped out. We've got this dealing double damage next turn, which means there's 10 points of damage come across board. So I think that's where I'm going to be. Or we draw a second 2-drop and we get to go Animus plus another one. Plus another troop. And like he's got 1 card left in hand. So like this is the best scenario for us to be in, right? Yeah, so I'm going to Phantom. Okay, so we didn't get the second Socketed Troop. So I think we're going to go with this and just start beating him down. It might have been right to play out the Null, the Robo Null, to be honest with you, to force him to block that just in case he goes Darkheart. That might have been more correct. I don't know. Okay. We can race him. He's going to take a turn off here. Come on, Socket a troop up top. Verdict's not great, but that's fine. So we don't have lethal, but we've got Verdict here to try and protect our board, and we might be able to fight through the Psychic Extension. If we drew a Socketed Troop there, I'm pretty sure we just killed him. Oh, man. He's hoping. Okay. That sucks. That games him. Yep, this game. Never mind. It's giving me abuse here. Okay, so he's not 100% dead. He's got to block this, though. Which means he can block this here and eat something with Glory, but I really don't want to take a turn off getting aggressive. Like, I think I just want to smash and just try and get through with everything. Which means Glory's going to eat something. But then, like, the following turn, he has to... Well, actually, no, he can just... No, he's got to block this. So, yeah. So he keeps either this or this. And, like... Well, actually, I guess he's probably keeping this because this is Swift Strike. So I know this seems really aggressive, but I think I have to because he's going to try and take this from me next turn. I guess this trades with glory. But I get to, yeah. No, never mind. That's fine. That's okay. That worked out correctly for me. Because he's still dead on board, technically. Because like I can make a wait, Broombot off this, yeah. Oh, I just play Exhausted, nice. Oh, we got 2 off that, okay. He might stabilize here. He might stabilize. Oh no, it's unblockable. It's unblockable. Still not gonna be able to get him. What do I need off the top? Oh, rip. Good old Psychic Ascension players. They never not have it. Gross. So he's gonna attack and he's gonna take, I want to say, the Mechanized Gem Scout. All right. RNG's just kicking me right in the gonads there. Yep. So I think we've just, well, I mean, no, I think we've just lost. I think we're just dead. Yeah, let's just go to the next game. There's never a scenario where we come back from that. He's stabilized 100%. Board plan was good, so let's keep going the same plan. So, good old RNG's just booted me right in the gonads. I'll be right back. I just gotta use the bathroom. Oh, hand's great. It's aggressive. Don't have an altar. But I'm pretty sure at this point, like Simon Daffire. Wow. Diamond Sapphire Control is probably like it's established itself as like the strongest deck in the format. Like I honestly think this match is like 50-50. I think me being on the play is very good. And like every game, I've opened up Altar except for this game, and like that's a huge deal. The fact this deck is to play a Mana Dork too. The fact this deck is to play Mana Dork is like super relevant. Mana Dorks are just so good. But, there's no efficient turn 1 answer to Sentry of Nulzann out there. So like you're almost always getting to abuse this card if you play it on 1, which is super good. Like if Animus wasn't not a 3/3 and it didn't die to Winter's Grasp, I would totally run out of Animus here just so I could just start pumping. But like we're kind of stuck on Emsee right now because like this just dies to Winter Grasp and then you just lose your Animus. I mean, maybe there's merit to being resource efficient there, but I really don't think so. Like, this is also going to generate his value, and like, you kind of have to, even though we're on the play and we have a very aggressive start, you kind of have to play this for the long game. Like, now he's got to make the tough choice, because like, I feel like this takes priority, but like, if he kills this, this allows me to do some really good things with Animus and potentially stick an Animus on board. Protected, that's pumped. So like, there's a really good side to it both ways. So we're going to play the Badger this turn. Actually, it might be right to play the Quenchinator. Set up so I can banner plus double Animus next turn if we draw the shard. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, so I think we're going to do that. I think we're actually going to Quenchinator. So we can potentially banner plus double Animus next turn. Okay, so we drew it. Question is, are we committing an Animus on board here to potentially get countered by Weave into... Actually, I feel like they take out Weave into nothing, right? Like, they almost certainly take out Weave into nothing, so we should be able to commit this. Oh, they keep Weave into nothing in. Oh, rip. That was a bad play. I should have played out the Badger. Oh, shit. Well, now we gotta commit the second Animus here. I should have played the Badger. I honestly figured this is one of those matches where you just take out Weave into nothing, and you just sit there and remove all, but apparently not. Okay. But like, he has to deal with this Animus now. We could just try and aggro him down. And like, this Badger might just give us the gas to do it. So we'll see. Yeah, that was a huge... That was an unbelievably bad play on my part. I didn't play around this at all. That was so bad on my part. Okay. I kind of just want to keep the Animus at this point. Like, this is good, but like, this isn't going to do anything with Banner. So like, if I keep the Animus, I just get to pump this with Badger next turn. And get in for like massive amounts of damage, so I'm fine with that. Just not mass, but a decent amount of damage. Yeah, I feel like I honestly was not supposed to play it out like that. I'm kind of regretting that decision at this point. Oh god. Is this a major? Or minor socket? I guess it doesn't matter because the speed is minor. This just looks so bad without speed. Yeah, so if he Animus is here, we're in like bad shape. Or not Animus, sorry. If he Glory's here, we're in bad shape. Or if he Dark Hearts, we're in really bad shape. Unless we draw a shard off the top. Oh, he's not Dark Hearting. Is he clashing again? Clash would hurt. Don't clash. Don't do it. Have a heart, Hodar. Do not clash. Don't do it. Okay, so we're going to play this out right away. just because it's going to pump this and make this too big to die to Winter's Grasp. Which is obviously what he's holding on to right now. Now this makes us really fragile again to another clash, but like this makes it so we can't Winter's Grasp this, so now he has to clash to kind of stabilize again. So like I feel like that's the play that that's pretty much the bed that I put myself in here right now. I put us in, so it's kind of just time to lie in it. Like, he's got to find a way to deal with his Animus at this point. Because if we draw a Socket of Troop on the top, we're just going to go big. Or if we draw some way to protect our board, he's really going to have a hard time. Got an Into the Unknown for the Animus. You get a rifle. Man, I really like Badger as a card. So much card advantage. Oh, he's got nothing. Build another Animus off the top of our deck. Verdict's real. Verdict's very real. Especially because he's on one card here. Like, he's basically hoping to draw a bird at this point, I guess. Oh, I punted there. I forgot this is whenever you play an action. Oops. It's time for me to start doing push-ups every time I punt. I'd get so ripped. I'm gonna... No, I think I'm gonna let him have that. That's fine. It's only one card. If it wasn't one card, I wouldn't let him have it. But like, he doesn't have enough to bird right now. And like, he's got a clash, and this stops clash. GG, Hodar. GG. Badger's amazing value. I like Badger. Especially like Badger with the generate one why can't I remember, why can't I think right now? Generate a random action on top of like getting the random Saga to troops. Like, it's awesome. Yeah, GG Hodar, man. GG. There was punts on both sides of the table. Like, that was brutal on both sides. We both played Bob. That's right. That's right. It was a good game. Oh yeah, so good. Like, I almost want to see more Badgers in the Socket deck, but I know you can't, because you need to play low to the ground to potentially get into the control decks, right? And also just being able to play low to the ground and like resolve your stuff with enough like resources open to protect your stuff is super relevant. So on that note, so like, I noticed there's a few decks playing Bounty Magnus, and Diamond Sapphire Control. So like, are we on to Bounty Magnus just because like the mirror match is just so much or so relevant, and like there's so much control in the format? Because I feel like card's just like inherently worse versus any sort of aggro, right? Where's my Diamond Sapphire Control here? So many decks because you can't separate rock, like you can't separate all like the decks formats. You think Badger's a mistake? You think Badger's is too powerful? See, like, but that's the thing, is like Badger's good, but like there's no deck that like thoroughly abuses Badger, that just makes Badger broken. Oh, you think Bounty is a mistake? Got you. Yeah. So I could see why Bounty's good. It's probably like it's better in the slower game in the mirror matches, right? That's why, because it's so grindy. But yeah, like the straight up initial value is weak. And tapping out for 3 to Bounty in an aggro match is just so bad, right? To draw one card, I mean, feels brutal. Whereas like Hearts Whisper, I mean, at least you're getting 2 cards, and you're guaranteeing resources off it. Like, you can guarantee resources. I think for now until... I think for now in ladder, because like ladder's always a little more aggressive, we're gonna play some Diamond Sapphire Control with Hearts Whisper. Yeah? I mean, being able to instant speed bounty, though, is very real. And, like, bounty always wins the long game. Sounds great. Looks like we've got a control mirror. Wish I had bounties in my deck. Got a control mirror. We're gonna find a 4th resource. We want to guarantee the Silver Talon being alive. We've got enough to fight right now. So, and we also want to find the second Sapphire Shard for the Into the Unknown. Could be anything. Playing against Professor French. This guy usually likes to play Blood Diamond, doesn't he? Okay, there's the second Sapphire. So we're gonna go ahead and guarantee double Sapphire on 3. We'll draw some gas here now. Silver Talon's gonna draw his cards here later in the game. Oh, he's playing wow, he's playing Blood Sapphire, Blood Diamond. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, so I've only had 2 coffees today, so I'm gonna use that as an excuse right now. I've only had 2 coffees. We're not gonna bother holding up Into the Unknown here. We're gonna find some more gas. That's a problem because like normally I have like 5. Oh, what's going on, JJ? Yeah, sorry, I gotta change the title here. We just switched off it. We literally just played 1 more game with it, or we literally just finished our last game with it. I think we played like 4 or 5 with it. So we've been streaming sockets for like 2 hours. So I figured it was probably time to switch. That's my bad. I forgot to update that. I'm such a bad host. I see that. To be honest with you, even if really cannibalize? Okay. Why cannibalize over like? Is this like a rock deck? Like that one just confused me to no end. Like to no end. So there's no reason not to just draw 2 cards off this, right? Put me to 5, go to 7. Like, puts pressure on board. Finds my resource drop for next turn, finds a dark heart. Oh yeah. Okay. We have dark heart to answer that, so that's fine. Nice. Hope we draw Fast Shard here. We didn't draw Fast Shard. So do I want to... I don't like Into the Unknowning this, and Dark Heart's our only answer. So we're going to play this Dark Heart into Hero Fall. Unfortunately. But that's fine. Because this is like that's a must answer card. And so I'm willing to lose Dark Heart to Hero Fall to get rid of that card. I know I could Runebind it, but I don't think that's a good enough solution. I mean, I technically could Runebind it plus... Into the Unknown reverse it, right? No, actually, I could technically Runebind it and Into the Unknown it. But, like, I don't think that's worth it. Because, like, this checks him now. Like, he has to have the Hero Fall or this is just going to run him out of the game. Okay. That's fine. And, like, we're not winning this game... Nice! Congrats on the second place in the class there, JJ. That's awesome. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead guidance. Guidance for non-resource. Yep. We'll Hearts Whisper because we still get a hold up Runebind, I think. That's fine. If he plays anything too scary, we'll just deal with the... I'm just gonna gas right up here. I kind of just want to dig for Psychic Ascension at this point. So I'm going to guarantee a resource, though, so I make my resource drop next turn with this. I'm not going to bother champ powering right now. We're going to save it for a Psychic Ascension later on. Yeah, so we're going to Runebind this right now. I think we have to. And then, like, next turn we'll India unknown it. Or actually, we'll weave into nothing it. Sorry. It's going to feel real bad here if he's got... Okay. You can have a Phantom. Okay. So I think I just hold up Weave plus Into the Unknown. No reason to play the Glory. We get to Weave this, and then hold up Into the Unknown. I'll go ahead and Verdict now because I've got my 4 charge. So I for sure have a charge. Okay. Red Weave. We're going to favor some gas to the top. No, that's fine. Like, we just, as long as we keep that off board, we just go over top of them. So, like, this is fine. And we've dealt with 2 of them. And, like, worst case scenario, we Into the Unknown the last one. And we've got a, now got a Weave. So we're just going to sit here, and we're just going to grind him into the dust until we find a Psychic Ascension and go over top of him. I'm not going to bother committing his Glory to the board and tapping out for it. There's no point. It puts him in a position where he gets to take over the game, and we currently have control of the game. So there's no point in that. That's like the biggest thing about these control decks, like these control mirrors, is the one who's patient wins. Has he played a resource yet this turn? No, he hasn't. Because I missed my resource drop. Am I worried about him having the next Twilight Justice? Probably. And like that is more that's more of a threat than that the Halls. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my Daybreak. I've got him down in life a little bit. So I think I'm gonna Into the Unknown this, take this out of the rest of his deck because that's a good grinding card. We still have the Weave to deal with anything else. So this Glory again. I don't want to commit this Glory to the board yet. Especially now that I've got 2 in my hand. I know this card is super dead in this match. So I'm just going to leave it there because I don't want to give him the room to start taking over the game. You can have Nightfall at this point. I'm at a healthy life total. And I've still got Silver Talons in my deck. It's another Into the Unknown. Again, I'm not coming into the Glory. I mean, if I drew the resource there, that's fine. You can have your troop back, your little spirit there, and you got another Nightfall. Those Nightfalls now might become a problem, but again, I've still got Silver Talons in the deck, so I can fight through 2 Nightfalls. I'm worried about him getting his engine going. As long as I stop him. As long as I stop him from Into the Unknown, we're saving for kind of a last-minute option. Like these decks typically play Journey into Nightmare too, and that's like there's a Psychic Ascension. That's like their way to outvalue us. So we'll save it for that. We've got the Weave covered. Yeah. And Clash is huge too. So this card is a huge value card, so I think I'm actually going to counter this because like I've got Psychic Ascension now, so I want to get this tick down so I can jam this. I'm gonna find a resource off the top. This is gonna take my Dark Heart. Oh no, he's gonna take my Silver Talon, draw some cards. That's fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Psychic Ascension now. This is pretty aggressive, but like this is Diamond's favor. But like I've got Clashes and I've got Diamond's favors and Into the Unknowns, so like I can clean up his board pretty consistently if he does this right. Like I can clean this up really easily. So like I'm not really worried about it right now. So yeah, so we'll just go ahead and clash. And then I think I'm gonna save the Diamond's favor because I think I want to commit him. I want him to commit more to the board before I go clash Diamond's favor. We just generated a bounty. Jesus, that's disgusting. And I kind of want to hold up this Into the Unknown still, so I'm gonna Guidance this turn. See what we find off it. We're out of charges, so we're gonna grab a resource off this, so we can play a resource and get a charge, or make sure we've got enough charges to activate that next turn, and then we can bounty during the end phase if we need to. So that's good. It's like, this dealing 1 damage to me is fine right now. I can pressure his life total through this. Yep, that's fine. It's gonna take Dark Heart. Nope, it's gonna take that. Okay. So we're gonna bounty. Oh, gross. All the RNG. And now I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna sacrifice this. Just put some champion, sacrifice constant. We'll get rid of that. When I play control decks, I am ridiculously conservative. Like, I am not aggressive at all. I play extremely conservative. We don't care about Winter's Grass. Hogarth is great here. This is great. This is great. This is great. Clash is like kind of medium minus in this. This is medium minus. Bowie's okay. The reason Hogarth is in here is because like the blood-based decks just have such a hard time dealing with this card. It's also good in like the slow control matchups. Sunlight Verdict does nothing. Clash is relevant to a certain amount. So like I think I want to still keep one Clash in. Into the Unknown's really medium minus in this matchup. Darkheart is like decent, but like it's probably the last cut I believe is Darkheart because like Bowie just takes over the game, right? Bowie's very good in the long grinding matchups. I mean, and it's only a 1-up, so it's not like it's bad versus the blood deck. Right? I'm becoming your worst enemy, Lime. I'm gonna have to name myself Lime Mustache. The dark side. But like I still want to keep a Clash in because like we saw it cleans up the board quite nice. So like Clash plus Darkheart just like obviously just takes over the game. Maybe it's a weave, but I don't think so. Maybe it's a Silver Talon. But like Silver Talon's a good grinding card. And like it applies pressure. I'm gonna cut a Talon. Was I supposed to change my gems in Darkheart? I don't think so. No. Definitely not. Hand's great. Just like this is like the epiphany of anti-blood hands. It's just like your blood deck doesn't do anything. Period. Dot. That's just vicious. Okay. We're gonna find our 4th resource for the Silver Talon, so gas it back up because we're gonna be playing these out fairly early, I would imagine. There's nothing he plays on 1 or 2 that I care about. If he wants to go ahead and Wither Engage me, that's fine. You go right ahead. All the power to you. We're gonna play this out so I can start holding up these Ires. We'll play the Ice next turn. Because like now he's on 3. Now he plays things I care about. There it is. You can go ahead and take my Runebind or Confounding Ire. That is fine by me. I don't care about you countering anything or taking anything. Probably taking Runebind here. No reason not to. Maybe Guidance? Really? You'd Ire that? I feel like I was way too aggressive with our Ires. I feel like there are way more valuable targets for our Ires. There's a Weave. I kind of want to hold his weave up. So I think I'm going to grab my double Sapphire here. That's fine. I've got double Ire, so I didn't care about him taking that, and I was worried that of him potentially having a turn 2 follow-up. That, like, mattered. So yeah. That too. It also puts a blank card in his deck. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and play the second Sapphire out here. We'll Verdict. Okay. I'm going to hold up Weave here or Confounding Ire plus Runebind. This turn matters quite a bit. Like his turn 4 is pretty big for him. Okay, he's playing very conservative. He doesn't want to commit too much and give me the ability to abuse Silver Talon here. That's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and cantrip. I know I don't have double diamond, but there's nothing I really want double diamond for right now. I don't need cards, so we're just gonna sit here, hold up Confounding Ire, Runebind, and weave into nothing. I don't need him playing anything during his turn. I gotta start poking him for 1, like I'm in complete control. And I go over top of him. That's the thing. Is there's never not a scenario where he goes over top of me. Or there never is a scenario where he goes over top of me. Like I'm always going over top of him. That might have been worth the Confounding Ire, but I don't really think so. I really want to kill the things that matter. That is worth Confounding Ire. And like that also makes this Talon now live, which is very relevant. Not that I'm in a position that I can actually play it currently. Scouring Rite makes it so I am in a position where I can play it currently. Okay. I don't think we need another resource at this point. We've got a bunch of card draw. So like now I can go ahead and safely play this and let him commit his constants to the board because I've got Scouring Light to deal with it. So like I think I can go ahead and play this out and generate value out of it now. I think that's fine. It also applies pressure. So like that's fine. I'm okay with this specifically because of that point. Yeah, that's fine. No, I mean if he strategically discards my Scouring Light, then that's unfortunate, but I'm still in 100% control. There's no scenario where I'm not in control right now, so that's fine. Oh yeah, especially with the Verdict there. I don't need to draw cards here. I've got plenty of gas. I am in a cantrip. Might have been actually... No, we can Fate Weave some resources to the top. I want to be able to hold up Weave into nothing plus Scouring Light here, depending on when he commits to the board. Yep. So I'm going to be greedy and let him get this off. I mean, I might want to actually Scouring Light that, but I'm going to be greedy and let him get it off. That's fine by me. There's a Cockatrice, okay. So we can get rid of a Weave and a Verdict, I think. I think the other Weave, yeah, I think this is fine. We've got Heart's Whisper to gas back up here, so that's alright. The Runebind is still actually relevant, because we get a Dark Heart at some point. It protects our Dark Heart. So I think now is where I want to... This might be a scenario where I want to Scouring Light. This might be. Because that takes that off board. But then it doesn't synergize with this Runebind as nicely. Which makes me a little bit skeptical. I don't know if I want to... Do I Scouring Light here? I might be right to Scouring Light here and kill this. But like, do I really want to burn a Scouring Light on just this? But like this could also just take over the game. As long as he gets a Verdict off. But he's not verdicting with his champ power, which means he's got to play spells to Verdict. which makes this Runebind plus Scouring Light live. So I think I'm going to hold. I don't think I'm going to pull the pin on that. Okay, we're going to get our 7th resource here. And we got another Runebind, jeez. Yeah. I agree with that. And like, he's not killing me. He's not killing me anytime soon. It's like, that's fine. And like, now if I really don't want him to get value off this, I can literally just Runebind this and take it away for a couple turns. This hand is also insulated against Scars of War. Sorry, no, From the Ashes play. If he's even kept that in the main, I don't know if he did or not. I would assume that's when you cut. I mean, I've. He's still got open mana, so I'm gonna go ahead and Runebind this. Because it means I can Runebind one more thing and then clean it all up with Scouring Light. So now I'm okay Scouring Lighting. Like 100%. Again, still in control of this. I'm okay trading one of my spirits for his. If he wants to waste his spirit on the Silver Talon, it's fine. So I'm actually going to Runebind that. Because now I could wave a resource to the top of my deck and get value off that next turn. If he plays anything. Like that. That one can resolve. That's doing nothing right now. Oh, I guess it makes it so this... Actually, no, I should have counted that, because it makes it so this doesn't draw me cards. Misplay, bad player's bad, rip. Crap. Okay. This is still fine, though, because, I mean, we can technically still just Runebind this. And I've got him on a sizable clock right now. So that can get weaved. Now, do I want to put a resource on top of my library? And yeah, I think I'm going to, because I think I'm going to end up Runebinding this during the end phase. That's fine. Now he's got me on a clock. So we'll just draw some cards off this. Now, the right way. And we've got a Dark Heart, which is very, very big for us. We'll go ahead and find some more gas. I should be getting close to Psychic Ascension right now, so I'm going to save my charges for Psychic Ascension. I'll run the Dark Heart out. Fortunately, we have no protection for it, but it is going to take care of one of these off the board. And now he has to deal with the Dark Heart. Or else it just takes it. Okay. Rip. That's pretty good. Okay, we're struggling a little bit. I made some misplays there. Let's put us behind. There's some bad decisions on my part. Yep. Yep, there was definitely some bad decisions there. Well, no longer. Nice big old top deck there. Let's go ahead and casually take this Dark Heart. We've got lots of charges. Yeah, it's Dark Heart in my hand. Okay, he's gonna try and race me at this point. Sweet. That's a good one. That's a very good card. That's an unbelievably good card. We literally have the ability to double Dark Card in this turn. And he's got no cards in hand, so that's where we're at. No reason not to. Just put a giant Dark Card into play. GG, Professor. GG. Alright, guys. Hey, what's going on, Pearl? How you doing, buddy? Bad timing, Pearl. Bad timing. So I am actually going to call the stream there, guys. My wife's going to be home in a couple minutes from work. So I'll spend some time with my wife and kid. And I got to get out of this shirt. I am dying. This shirt is ridiculously warm. So once again, thanks for hanging out. My name is Mustache Magic, aka Garrett Cross. If you'd like to support me to continue doing what I'm doing, there's 2 ways you can do that. Sub to me on YouTube. I'm constantly posting my replays on there. Or follow me / sub to me on Twitch. I am getting my emoticon here. I was kind of waiting and talking to the community, seeing what they want. I mean, I want to do something unique, something you guys want. So I want to make sure that you guys are, you guys had some input on that. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming. Most likely I'll be streaming the Immortal tomorrow weekly. I want to get some practice in because I am playing in the Immortal tournament on Sunday. I'm gonna bail on the Bash this weekend and play in the Immortal tournament. I've only got time to play in 1 tournament since I'm going on nights here tomorrow night, so I'll be on night shift. So let's hope I have as much success staying up all day playing in a Bash tournament or playing in a tournament in Immortal as I do in the Bashes. So once again, guys, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. My name is Garrett Cross, aka Mustache Magic. Have yourselves a good one. Hey, and thanks for the follow, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mustache, for the host and the complete dicking. Appreciate it, my man. Super hard. Thank you, Jadim Jedi. Welcome to class. GG. Not really. Not a good game at all. 1 bit. It was incredibly one-sided. Man, there's nothing more infuriating than when people come into the chat and say GG after a really shitty game. Oh, man. Please do not do that. There is no good game about that at all. I know people say it out of courtesy, but that was not a good game. You don't say GG after every game and be like, yo, GG, good game. Unless it was actually a good game. There was no point in which that game was close. 1 bit.